Hey, what's up, everybody? Chad from Wisco Motor Channel. We are back in Sturgeon Bay. It is a rainy evening. We are sitting at Sunny's. It's a cloudy, rainy evening, but we're in the marina, and we're going to do some boating this week. So stay tuned. We'll have some tall ships footage for you, and you know, who knows what else this week. All right, well, we are not on the boat, but we are on the outer docks at the marina, waiting for the tall ships to come in. It's a little breezy today, and just decided to stay on the dock and drink some beer. Got the cooler sitting next to us here, and there are a lot of Coast Guard and police boats out today because of those tall ships that are starting to come in. So safer to be on the dock, and we'll just sit here and watch them as they come through. This is the Sturgeon Bay. It's kind of a river as it goes through, so they come right in front of us here. There's the Michigan Street Bridge. They're going to go right under that. That's a nice boat there, like an old. That might even be a wood boat, all wood boat.
Look like by the transom.
Yeah, the transoms would. But yeah, you can see the tall ships starting to make their way down through here. Coast Guard escort. Bunch of people sitting down at the end of the dock there. Tons of people on the other side. And one of the ships actually is already in. That's as far as I can zoom, but it's right. I'm sure you can see it. It's right there. So I guess they are docking and staying overnight. We should have a really good seat right here. So the second one in here is going to be docking right over there, which is pretty cool.
They're using a tender.
Oh, yep, sure are.
That was neat when we were on the Western Union down there in Key West. And both leaving the dock and returning to the dock, they used a tender. And the captain would be out there barking orders.
Oh, yeah?
Bow this, but you know, starboard bow. This, that guy in the tender was running all over the place.
Jeez.
Push it this way, push it that way.
Right.
Pretty tight marina down there. 130-foot boat.
Man, just the rigging on those, that's just insane. Gosh. Like when you see it turn around like that, you see the lines from basically all different directions. You see how complex that is. And this is one of the other reasons that we're probably better off not being out there, because there are a lot of boats crowded around these tall ships. This is a galleon style, right? Galleon? Yeah, something like Columbus. Yeah, this is this boat, though, I believe, is actually fairly new.
It's obviously not. I don't think there's any surviving.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a replica, but very well done.
I'm sure they didn't have decent ones.
Yeah. There's just boats everywhere. Yeah, I'm glad we're not out there with this much traffic.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts. That was cool. Fire another cannon right at us. Looks like one of them's loaded.
Yeah.
Man, what a beautiful day for this. That's very cool if they're under sail. A gaffing schooner? A gaffing schooner? Gaff rigged schooner. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Dad knows all this sailing stuff. I don't know. He knows some of it, he says. That looks like how the Disney Cruise Line boats are painted.
How is it?
That is really cool. That's my favorite one so far. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It looks like
17 feet, yep. 16, 17 feet. That's crazy. There's an amphicar over here. What? An amphicar. You know what an amphicar is? I've only seen them at Disney. Disney owns a bunch of them, but
Do they?
yeah.
Take pictures of them. Never seen them.
Yeah, Disney owns like 12 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Actual, real, original ones?
Yep. Yep. As far as I know, it's the largest collection anywhere. And they sell rides. You know, give people rides in that little lake. Remember where I saw that white micro tugboat?
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
where they launch them from, right there.
Glad you didn't bring your mini tug because he'd steal shit.
He would. That's cool. You guys see the amphicar? The amphicar right here?
Oh, that's darling.
Is that one of those Studebakers?
No, it's actually called an amphicar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
they're
is so cute.
purpose built.
Drive on land.
Yep, and you just drive it off a boat launch and right into the water.
Gosh.
Yeah, here's the little amphicar coming by. I know. Yep, says right there on the front, amphicar. So if I had my tugboat, we might be competing for most attention. That thing is, as everybody says about my tugboat, that thing is adorable. Oh, here comes the tall ship. They brought down most of their sails.
I never got into the name, what the types of big ships were.
Oh, that's Windy. That's that one's based in Chicago, I think.
Oh,
They keep that at what's the name of that pier?
oh,
It's right there in the middle of the city.
that new
Navy Pier.
Navy pier.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. I'm pretty sure this one is the one they keep at Navy Pier in Chicago.
That's primarily a, yeah, they got top sails.
Yeah. They
two head sails.
they stayed out there for just a little bit and brought the sails in.
Yeah, the two head sails that they're just taking it from.
Yep. Pirate flags, and they're making a tight turn to the right, so there must be docking between the bridges too.
Yeah, they didn't have to bridge the other bridge.
Yep. Nope, there's one more out there coming in. Nice trawler. A proper boat, as my dad just says.
As motorboats go, that's a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're bending your little rule here.
There are certain motorboats that are very classic.
These cannons are awesome.
They parked my boat on the wrong side. They're pushing it over here.
Oh yeah, the blue one. Yeah. Here, I'll show that. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but this boat right there. That's the one Dad really likes. All right, there's the last one pulling into the dock over there. That is 8 of them. Is that what we counted?
Yeah.
So 8 came through, 7 docked.
The other one might have been down there somewhere.
Well, I heard somebody say it might have been going on to Kenosha tonight. So that is the tall ship's arrival. And we're gonna take a walk around here in a little bit and see if maybe we can tour a couple of them, see what's going on. So Dad and I were here earlier today, talked to the captain of the Blue Nose. We did not go on it. There's no tours being offered during this stop at Sturgeon Bay. But this is where they are docked for the night. There's the John Purvis, you guys have all seen that. And here is the Blue Nose 2. This would be the favorite tall ship of the bunch that we've seen during this stop. Down here is Windy. This boat is based out of Chicago. It's a steel hull built in 1996. Blue Nose is built in 1963. It's a replica of the original Blue Nose. They're still up there working on that. The main mast, and I think it's called the foremast, have to be lowered. They had to be lowered to go into Green Bay, and I think they're putting them back up now to go down to Kenosha tomorrow. And of course here in Sturgeon Bay the bridges go up, so not a problem for height getting through here. But that is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful boat. We talked to the captain earlier today. They basically have this job to do. Whether they get it done tonight or not, it has to be done. So they finish it tonight, or they get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and they continue to work on it until the job is done. Still several people out milling around tonight. There's another tall ship right there. I'm not sure which one that is. Another absolutely beautiful night in Sturgeon Bay. So I rode my bike down another block, and the the Pride of Baltimore is docked down here. This is what I thought was the galleon, but I do believe that that ship actually went down to Kenosha tonight. But this is the Pride of Baltimore. And I've actually seen this boat before in Baltimore when I was sailing with my good buddy Mike Bullock. Mike, if you're watching this video, what's up, man? Here's the ship that represents your city. Another awesome, very classy ship.
Those are replicas of 8-pound cannons, 6 pounds, and the original would have been 8-pound cannons, and there would probably have been a dozen or 14 cannons on a boat such as this. Actually,
So again, I'm next to the Spirit of Baltimore, and this is kind of funny. Come down here to the end of the boat. I keep calling it Spirit of Baltimore, the Pride of Baltimore. And right here is a little tiny tall ship. That's hilarious. So I'm standing on the Oregon Street Bridge. That is the Pitkin Castle. That's the first one that came in today. And then across the waterway is where I just was, the Pride of Baltimore. And then across the bridge is 2 more boats. I don't know the name of those, but those were a part of the tall ships arrival today. Beautiful sunset, Michigan Street Bridge. My marina is over there. And you can see the masts of Niagara on the other side of the Michigan Street Bridge. I don't think I'm gonna ride over there tonight. I'm on my bike, but we're going to get up early tomorrow and run with the tall ships over to Lake Michigan, so we'll have some great footage of the ships coming and running down the canal. All right, it is Tuesday morning, 7:45-ish. We are off the dock. Dad's helping me out with getting fenders pulled in. We're gonna go watch the tall ships as they run through the Sturgeon Bay Canal. Follow them over to Lake Michigan and do a test on that switch assembly that I replaced. And it started out kind of iffy this morning. It was really blowing. Got up at 6, checked the weather, and the wind was howling. It still is out on the bay, but I think we'll be all right to run down the river and the canal this morning. So hopefully a good morning of boating. Here as we come out of the marina, you can see the Niagara. They're getting ready to go. They just came by in their dinghy looking for gas. So they're gonna go fill their tanks and they'll be off the dock within the hour. So we're just kind of gonna loiter around until we see somebody pop off their dock. So here is Windy and Blue Nose 2 sitting with the John Purvis tugboat. Coast Guard's over here with the Blue Nose. So they'll be getting ready to go here shortly. This is the Pride of Baltimore, under power. Coast Guard escort up there. The Niagara is going to come through the bridges shortly. few people out watching them come by this morning. We're just kind of drifting along here.
Probably close up here because I got traffic going up. So, yeah, just give me a heads up. I'll be watching you though, too.
Very good, sir. We're going to go back on 16 and be on the fire road.
This is the Apple Door.
The rover's going to come behind the Niagara here, Bridge.
Sheriff's escort. Or conservation escort, I should say. Just for the fun of it, here's the weed machine. They go into each marina and basically vacuum out the lake grass or whatever it's called.
Nautical version of the weed whacker.
The nautical weed whacker. That's a cool sight. This is the Niagara. This is the Blue Nose 2. A favorite boat that came in yesterday between Dad and myself. Follow this boat down the canal. And away from the captain there. Yeah, that is the Nova Scotian flagship. So they are flying the Canadian flag. Nova Scotia actually owns that boat. It's operated by a museum. Kind of hard to see in the video, but the Niagara is on the other side, pretty much on the other side of the canal. And Blue Nose is still in front of us here, approaching the canal. We've got a trail of boats next to us here. Pretty neat to see.
Niagara isn't.
No. We are exiting the canal. The North Point Lighthouse up ahead. The crowd back here as the boats came through is pretty cool. You can barely see out there. The Niagara's out there. They're not under sail. Still hoping the Blue Nose will though. Alright, so we ran out here, I don't know, maybe a mile out. And we're still waiting for Blue Nose to put her sails up. Yeah, there's no movement, so they may not actually do it. But Blue Nose is there, Niagara's down there, Pride of Baltimore is out there, and they are under sail. A little farther out. We don't know the name of that boat though. Oh, that could be. That could, yeah, I think you might be right. That Pride of Baltimore is under sail. But nothing from them yet. All right, well, we're not going to follow them. Does not look like they're going to put sails up. They are switch assembly that I replaced. It was supposed to get rid of the beeping above 2,500 RPM. That did not work, so I gotta reach back into the manual again and see what else could be causing the beeping. Boat runs fine. Got right up on plane. So maybe there's an adjustment to that switch. Maybe I don't have it quite adjusted right, so maybe take a look at that. But we're gonna motor back into the canal and head back into Sturgeon Bay and watch the tall ships come the other way. There are another 4 of them that were behind us, so they'll be hopefully passing us by in the opposite direction. Well, we're probably not gonna get much of anything but wind noise here, but this is the Inland Seas, I think, tall ship. Here is sailing vessel Windy. All right, we are back on the dock from the tall ships chase that we did this morning. Had a great time watching the ships go through the canal, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, seeing those amazing tall ships. Yeah, just hope you enjoyed it. It's really cool, very cool to see those here in Sturgeon Bay. They should be down in Kenosha here towards the end of the day, and it's turned out to be a fantastic day here. The wind's lit up, and as you can see behind me, the water's calm. So it's time to just chill and relax on the boat. So again, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching the Wisco Boater channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating.